So hey, South Africa, and welcome back to my channel, Chat South Africa with Pammy T. So I've listened to several interviews with Prince Mashele, and I'd like to share a few with you just to get your take, just to get your views. Prince has been very outspoken when it comes to the fall of the ANC, but please help me to listen to a few just so that I can get your own view and your own opinion. Let's chat, South Africa.
I see the ANC declining, falling below 30% in 2029. Now, where do they come from? They're now sitting at 40%, right? They come from 57%. Yeah. So what I'm talking about, by the way, it's actually nothing compared to where the ANC come from. Sure. So the ANC will decline first. Remember, the ANC is exiting the political scene. Wow. So the ANC will get below 30% in 2029. And there's nothing the ANC can do, by the way, to reverse its fortunes, because the verdict has been delivered. We now know, after 30 years, that the ANC is a corrupt party, is also an incompetent party, and is also an immoral party. So the verdict is clear. Nothing will change that. Nobody who leads the ANC now will reverse that. Even Cyril Ramaphosa has failed to reverse that trajectory. Because Cyril Ramaphosa himself, by the way, is not a saint. I mean, if you think of Palapal, you know what Cyril did, by the way, with those dollars? If I did it, people would be coming to greet me in prison. Yeah. If I did it. He didn't go to jail simply because he's the president of a country. But that he is corrupt, we all know. There's no question about it. So the ANC, it's history. The DA is here to stay. But the DA, in my view, will never be a leader of South Africa as long as those who run it continue to believe that they're superior to black people and they don't open up for credible black leaders to sit with credible white leaders and plot how to take this country forward.
The ANC has been in the government of South Africa for almost 30 years, 3 decades. It has done 4 things. It has collapsed security in South Africa. Criminality is rampant. If you are a South African who live in communities, you will know what I'm talking about. It has failed to improve the quality of public education in South Africa. This gentleman and the lady don't want to take their kids to a township school. Forget what they say. It has collapsed public health in South Africa. I can tell you, this gentleman have medical aid cards in their pockets, and the lady. They don't want to go to Tembisa Hospital when they are sick themselves. The 4th thing, it has brought South Africa to its knees when it comes to a basic thing that is called electricity. They have taken South Africa to the dark ages. That is the ANC. That renewal in the ANC. The ANC, by the way, and you said that we fear to confront the problem. I don't fear to confront the problem. We wrote a book, Stephen, you know it, The Fall of the ANC, What Next? And people thought we were mad. So we confront the problem. There is absolutely no way the ANC can renew. I'll tell you why. The mentality of an ANC politician as we speak is to enrich himself using the colors of the ANC, period. I don't care who says what, I know it.
For every ANC politician?
The average politician. I mean, think of a chap who joins the ANC in a village. Let me give you, I'm going to be dramatic about it, and it's true. There's a friend of mine who's a provincial leader. I'm not going to tell you where, of the ANC. So I've got friends all over. So I sit. So we're having a private chat with the fail. I said to the chap, tell me, this discussion took place following the march that the ANC conducted to the Goodman Gallery, that spear thing, right? Spear. I was shocked. Within a week, that whole thing was put together, buses from all over. So I said to the chap, just explain to me how it works. How do you get these mobs? Where do you collect them? When you want them, you just go collect. I mean, surely, tell me the mechanics of it. This is how he explained to me. He showed me villages. He said, do you know our villages? I said, yes, I know. He said, those people are unemployed. When we tell them that there's a bus that is coming to your village. It's going to take you to Johannesburg. We're going to give you a T-shirt and we're going to give you Streetwise 2. Do you think those people won't climb the bus? That's how he answered my question. So even the villager thinks that way when he or she sees the colors of the ANC, that I'm going to get onto the bus, I'm going to get Streetwise 2, I'm going to go to Johannesburg. So the chap who is at a higher level than a villager thinks I'm going to get a job in the municipality. So if I join the party, I'm going to get a job in the municipality. The chap at a higher level thinks I'm going to get a position in the provincial something. It goes all the way to the national level. If you remove Cyril Ramaphosa, for example, right, because he's the only patina that masks this whole thing. Remove him out of the picture. What do you see in the ANC? It's thugs. From Didi to, I've never met one person who trusts Didi in South Africa. It's true. We all know it. So Stephen, the system is so rotten. The ANC is a system of patronage. If you don't define it as such, you will entertain possibilities of renewal. But if you see it for what it is, this thing cannot renew. In order for it to be renewed, it must die and be born again. I'm not sure if that will happen.
Okay.